Hey Lemfam! In this channel I solve real business problem from real people. In this video I'm gonna help out Neda Pop, who basically messaged me on LinkedIn saying that she was struggling with LinkedIn lead generation. She wanted to have tips, so I asked her what her company was doing and also trying to get a bit more info about what they were looking to do directly on the platform. So they provide Instagram, YouTube, TikTok data on creators and also handle the entire creator outreach process for our clients. They are targeting creator economy startups and e-commerce brands. What is the actual best way for them to use LinkedIn to get more leads? The first step is, whenever I was checking the website, I've realized a few things. Here they put a lot of logos, but we don't actually know who they are. Are they customers? Is it just random logos? I assume that they are customers, but I would mention it on the website just to build even more trust. And the reason I'm mentioning this is, in this video we're gonna see why building trust is essential when trying to grow a business, and especially on LinkedIn. So here, personally, I would have done like trusted by X thousand or X hundreds of customers around the globe, and then the logos below. I would try to add as soon as possible testimonial, and that's kind of what they did with a testimonial video here, which is great and shows how helpful their product actually is. So let's get back to LinkedIn. When I look at Neda's profile, I think that overall it's better than 90% of the usual profile on LinkedIn, helping creator economy startups grow, copywriter and content marketer, cat lover and meme connoisseurs. I think it's pretty funny, but I think that the bio could be a bit more specific and also improve. Helping creator economy startups grow, it's great because we know exactly who is she targeting. However, the strategy on LinkedIn is to build trust. So people should understand exactly what you're gonna help them achieve. Here it's growth, but growth in what way? I think Neda could be even more specific because she is already focusing on influencer marketing. So I would just add it on the profile. So for example, helping creator economy startups grow through influencer marketing or this type of thing. That's way her bio gives you directly the idea of what she is doing. When it comes to her post on LinkedIn, we can see that in the last day she was posting every single day. So 22 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 6 days ago. But then at some point we can also see that sometimes she's not posting for a week. So the way I would do it personally whenever you want to build a brand is to stay super consistent. So for example, I post every single day. It doesn't mean that I'm in front of my computer posting every single day. I usually schedule my post in advance, but it's literally the best way to build a habit and have more and more people follow you. The advice I could give first is try to make sure that you are posting on a regular basis. I will not go into too much details about how you could improve the copywriting of the post because I think this is another topic, but overall, the biggest advice I could give is to keep doing what she is doing because it's pretty great and she should just continue by being even more consistent. Once you have built trust on LinkedIn, this is the time when you start reaching to other people. What she's struggling with is to actually generate leads from LinkedIn. So the way I would personally do it, after optimizing a little bit the profile, I will start to reach out to startups in the creator economy or startups who are working with influencers. And instead of trying to sell directly, I will start building relationships. Ideally, the best way to build relationship, it's either by interviewing people, doing content creation together, so co-creation, and by engaging regularly with their content. So here I'm trying to look at all activities from Nedad. And as you can see, Nedad is just loving, liking. I think that the best strategy you want to adopt on LinkedIn is to list about 20 to 30 influencers in a specific niche. So for example, target all the persons who are talking about the creator economy, talking about influencers and this type of things. You list them, you found about 20 people, and every single day you're gonna look at their profile and their posts and you will engage with it. But engage doesn't mean simply liking all the posts. It's all about commenting and building genuine connection. It will allow you to do two things. One, build influencer relationship, which is actually the role of the platforms. And the second part is be seen by their audience. If they are targeting, all these startups in the creator economy, technically it means that you will be seen by their audience as well if you write high quality comments. So focus on this, focus on interacting with others, and therefore you're gonna piggyback on their audience. Once you're doing that and you have also an optimized profile, this is when you can start doing the outreach. And then the best way to really generate interest and connections on LinkedIn is Once you've started building relationship with people you are interested in, always ask yourself this question before reaching out to them. What's in it for them? What am I gonna bring to them? You know, it's not only about you closing a deal, it's about you building relationships. And to build relationships, you need to build trust. Trust comes with a great profile, great content, thoughtful comments. Once you have done this part, you will be able to build trust. But the outreach is really the most tricky part. Don't go straight for the ask. Instead, try to think about what they could get or earn from meeting with you. This is where I think co-creation is literally the best. Start a podcast where you can interview people, start interviewing people for articles, or reach out to them in a networking type of event. One, the interview strategy. The interview strategy is pretty simple. You reach out to people saying that you've reached out to industry experts and you'd love to create content with them. You spend half an hour with them building relationship, and then you have enough information to write an article where you will be mentioning them. What's in it for them? They get exposure to your audience. What's in it for you? You start building a relationship with someone who potentially can become a customer later on. The second part is the podcast. Podcasting is definitely a great way for you to interview people live and then give your audience access to this content. The great part is whenever you podcast with someone, they tend to share it with their audience, which means that down the line, you will be exposed to their audience and you can also get customers directly from it. And the third part is the networking type of thing. If you build a software or a product, it means that you are an expert in your field, or at least that you want to become an expert. The more you network with people, the more you can learn and exchange. So reach out to people you can help, reach out to people you can bring value to, and ask if they'd be willing to do a networking. Personally, I network all the time. Every single year, I meet with 50 to 100 different people just for networking. I do it to build my network, learn from each other, and try to help as many people. With this advice, I can tell you that Neda, you're gonna skyrocket your growth on LinkedIn. If you have a real business struggle that you want to share and you want me to help you out and record this type of video, just let me know in the comments. Peace!